It is Wednesday, September 16th. Tonight's the grand finale. I went on the corner coffee shop and I was getting coffee and found this newspaper here. And it's on the front page. I made the front page today. Woohoo! For my ultimate food fight in MasterChef. I'm just gonna read the article for this video, and then maybe we can chat about it somehow, maybe on Periscope or something. So here it goes. Okay, ultimate food fight. Palm Springs man in MasterChef final. Palm Springs, Stephen Lee learned that being on a reality TV cooking show is a confidence-building adrenaline rush sprinkled with suffering and discomfort. Yeah, because the journey being sequestered was very uncomfortable. Anyhow, the local home cook is one of 3 finalists vying to be the champion of the Fox show MasterChef. His fate will be revealed in a 2-hour finale at 8 p.m. on Wednesday. During the filming of the show earlier this year, Lee was sequestered from his family with no phone and no computer. It was long hours and little sleep. At times, he had the show's host, celebrity chef, renowned hothead Gordon Ramsay, yelling in his face. But through it all, Palm Springs resident learned how to strive for perfection, improve at his craft, and gain praise from the notoriously gruff judge. If you're able to get through that to the other side, you come out like the phoenix rising from the ashes. Just like that, I've conquered. I've established myself. I know how good I can be and how good I am, said me. Continues on A9 here. Let's go, A9. Wow, this is a long article. All right, so just be patient. Here's me, a little photo of me in my home kitchen here. The newspaper team came out here and did the article here in my home for Holly and I's house. My girlfriend, my lovely girlfriend, who's taking the video right now. We can't put the camera on her because she's naked. On Wednesday, fans who have been tuning in all summer will see if Lee is named Master Chef. The winner receives a cookbook and a cookbook deal. I get to write my own cookbook and $250,000. He's battling out against Claudia Sandoval and his on-show rival Derek Peltz. Up to this point, the urban farmer who teaches others how to grow gardens at their homes and can be found at many at a farmer's market in the valley has earned more wins than any other contestant on the show. Food has been and this is a quote, food has been an integral part of my life forever. When I was a little kid, my mom was diabetic, so I cooked our meals for her when she wasn't feeling good. And just grew up with it, I say. I look forward to the future. It's just going to be so exciting. The Desert Sun sat down with Lee on Monday inside the kitchen of his Palm Springs house where he had hot tea and homemade hummus waiting. He dished on his experience, how he prepared for competition, how he really feels about Derek. What was your favorite challenge? They ask. One challenge that was really good for me was the beef tenderloin. It was the beef Wellington challenge inside the puff pastry, the beef Wellington. That was really good because none of the other challengers were able to execute to the degree that I was. Mine was perfect. Every single step of that particular challenge went really well for me. I knew it. I knew how to do it. I was confident. There were no mistakes made, and then when I presented it to Gordon, he was blown away. He was like, this is perfect. This is perfection on a plate, he says, and he gets excited. That meaningful moments of the MasterChef for me because of that connection I was able to establish with him, Gordon. Next question. How did you prep for the show? I practiced, I say. I practiced Gordon Ramsay's Wellington. I didn't know I was going to be on the show, but I was like, okay, I'm going to try my hardest to be on the show. So I'm going to start researching and practicing. So I researched all of his how-to videos and how to cook certain aspects of his food. I researched his restaurants. I researched Judge Graham Elliott's restaurants and Joe Bastianich's restaurants because I thought Joe was going to be the other judge. Christina was a surprise to me. I didn't prepare for her. Nothing can prepare you for beautiful women. All right. So I was trying to give myself an idea of what were their favorite dishes, what were their signature dishes, and so forth, in the hopes that those dishes are going to be some of the dishes that they're going to ask us to cook on the show. So with the beef Wellington, I studied it, how he made it, and his techniques. Next question. What was the most difficult challenge? The first was a team challenge, the Cowboy Challenge, and that was where I was cooking all the meat for this challenge. It was so hot and dusty, and we were outside in the elements. We'd been up since like 4 or 3 in the morning. It was so hot, it was burning my face. The next day, my face was totally red. It was hardcore. We lost, and we lost the challenge. So that was an emotional upset for me. It was physically challenging, mentally challenging, and then to go into the pressure test, and then the pressure test was a fruit tart. The fruit tart was great, but my creme was just a little loose. So then I was like on the bottom 2. They were going to eliminate one of us. It was me and Chris were in the bottom 2 that one, and they were going to eliminate one of us, or both of us. I was in the bottom 2. They were going to eliminate one of us, and I thought that was it. But none of us went home because both our tarts just passed the margin. And we skated through that one. Got lucky, maybe. We made it just good enough anyway to get through to the next level. Next question. Derek appears to be your biggest competitor, yet you two have been partners twice. What is it like working together? Yeah, we've been forced together. I just want to put that to the record. And it wasn't by choice. We were forced together, and it wasn't by choice. We were teammates. I could work, you know, this is MasterChef, so I could work with my ex-wife if I had to. You just leave your baggage at the door. Once I enter the kitchen, it's all about executing the food to the best of my ability. And whoever my partner is at the time, we're going to do it together, whether they like it or not. We can hate each other before and we can hate each other after. That's totally fine. But when we're in the thick of it together, we're going to be best friends. We're going to love each other and love this food that we're cooking. Next question. Do you really hate Derek? I don't hate anybody. He's like the little brother I never wanted. He irritates me. He irritates the heck out of me for sure, but I still love him. I'll work with him, no problem, but we're not going to be sitting at a table having tea or anything like that. Next question. How chaotic and crazy was the Restaurant Takeover challenge? Note, this challenge has the amateur chefs actually working at Ramsay's restaurants and serving meal to real customers. Serving meals to real customers. How would take a bowl and, oh yeah, Gordon, he like behind the scenes you don't see it, but he was extremely hot that day. You know, there's bowls crashing against the wall, and he would take a bowl, throw it against the wall. He took this piece of lamb, and it was this far. It was like this far from my face. I thought for sure he was gonna shove it into my face. It was out of control. It took every muscle in my body to control myself, because when people start attacking me, my first instinct is to attack back. I was like, okay, remain calm, take it, just do what he's gonna say. If it doesn't make sense, do it anyway, and just keep cooking. And get out of this kitchen as quick as you can. Next question. What was your strategy? Every time I walked into the MasterChef kitchen, I would study the equipment room on the way in and the way out. When I'd get back to the holding area, I'd write a diagram of all the equipment where it was every time. I knew I have my juicers here and my pressure cooker here, my spatulas are over there, my spoons are over here, so that the next time I went into the kitchen, I knew exactly where to go every single time, because every second counts. Everyone was amazed at how much I could accomplish in such a short amount of time. Well, it's because I never stopped cooking for the entire time I was on MasterChef journey. When I was in the holding room, I wasn't talking to other people at all. I put my headphones on, I opened up my book, and then I got my paper and started mapping out things and coming up with my food dishes. Everyone else was all gossiping about what they did last night, and I'm concentrating on what I need to do in order to keep winning. Next question. Where is your favorite place to eat in Palm Springs? Right here at the dinner table. That's the best place for me, right here in my home at the dinner table. And for sure that the food, right here at the dinner table, that's the best place for sure. The food is getting better and better in Palm Springs. My girlfriend's sister works at Cheeky's, so we go there. They have great food and great coffee. Some cool little coffee shops have been opening lately. Palm Springs has had the steak and potatoes. It's like the retired community food. But now the food is really starting to evolve into just great California cuisine. It's happening here in Palm Springs. Next question. How has the experience changed your life? It's changed my life, obviously for the better, but the general public has been inspired through my farm-to-table gardening and getting the fresh food onto the dinner table. For my son, he's just turned 14, and there could have been a few years where I wasn't cool anymore, but now I'm super cool, and I'll probably still be cool for a long time. That helps out. I can say stuff to him, and he'll listen. That's important, staying cool with your kids. All right, next question. If you won, what kind of cookbook would you create? Oh, my cookbook would be From My Garden to Your Home. Would be a good cookbook. I'm really interested in putting together a food truck. I like the Farm Defender idea and just really supporting the community-supported agriculture, the farmers markets, getting that back together and being able to give communities food that's from within their community. Really good tasting, healthy food that nourishes the body, makes people happy, and it's all about that idea of us supporting one another to make our lives better and more enriched. It sounds corny, but that's what it's all about for me. And next question. Any hints you can share about the finale Wednesday? I'm sure I'll be screaming and growling endlessly, like usual. There'll be a final and an ending to MasterChef. That's a given. But that will also become the beginning of perhaps more battles in the future with at least the three of us. And that's the end of the article. So it was a wonderful article written by Soshi of the Desert Sun, and I made the front page. It was a front page article, very kind, and I hope to do a lot of things in my Palm Springs community from here on out. It's an exciting time for me and for Palm Springs as far as, you know, food goes. A lot of great restaurants opening up, and we're just coming into the season again. So, you know, when the weather's not good in your area, come on out to Palm Springs for your vacation. Give me a holler, and I will cook for you, for your family, for your friends. I'm happy to do it. You know, and whatever. We're just gonna have a good time. That's what it's all about, connecting with people and really building friendships that will last forever. I like that. So, peace out.